first graders. Mrs. Freeland here. I hope you're enjoying your informational books and you're learning lots of new things. Um, I'm sure you're doing a great job reading and retelling. Today, I want to add a little detail that kind of makes reading the stories a lot more fun, and that's thinking about how you react to the story, to the book that you're reading. Because remember, these are nonfiction, so they mean they're all real. These are true stories, real facts, things that really happen, and there's some amazing things for us to learn. And so when you read something amazing, go ahead and react and think to yourself, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. That's amazing. Or wow. So one thing that I was thinking about is in my sea turtle book, one thing that I thought was really amazing that I would probably react to is the different sizes of the sea turtle. So when I read that the smallest one is 100 pounds and 2 feet long, so about this big, right? And then the largest one can grow up to 7 feet long and 1,000 pounds. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's amazing. So boys and girls, don't be afraid to have a crazy reaction when you read an amazing fact, because boys and girls, that turtle would be taller than me. It would be bigger than me, and it would be like 1,000 pounds, which is a lot, right? Probably as much as 20 kids put together. That's a lot. It'd be like as tall as the ceiling almost. Wow. So boys and girls, don't be afraid to react when you read. Now, I also remember reading about the really bad tornado in our weather book that killed 689 people. And that really made me sad. So you might read something that's amazing, but in a sad way, that so many people died, that tornado is so strong, or that a hurricane could blow at 155 miles an hour. So don't be afraid to react in a sad way too, if something's really amazing in a sad way. Well, I'm going to read you a page out of this book. This is about a volcano called Mount St. Helens. And a couple of years ago, boys and girls, my family took a vacation, and I remember Mount St. Helens erupted when I was in fourth grade. And so a couple of years ago, my family took a vacation out to Oregon, and we went up into Washington. We had an extra day, and we got to go see Mount St. Helens, and I didn't know we were going to get to do that. And I remembered when I was a fourth grader, I remembered when this erupted. So I'm going to read a page from here that's kind of amazing about when the volcano erupted. So this is the picture of what it used to look like before it erupted. It's pointed, and this is what it looked like after it erupted. So it used to be a point like this, and the whole top of the mountain blew off when it erupted. So let me read you a little bit about Mount St. Helens. It was a typical day in Mount St. Helens. Even though it was May, the mountain was still covered with snow. Forests surrounding the mountain were peaceful and quiet. Birds were singing. A squirrel jumped from a branch. But everything was about to change. Mount St. Helens was a volcano and was about to erupt. The eruption began at 8:32 when the strong earthquake shook the mountain. A few seconds later, the top of the mountain came tumbling down in one of the largest landslides in history. Within minutes, it set off an explosion that ripped away the north side of the mountain. The force of the explosion sent off a blast of wind and rocks. Some of the rocks were as small as dust. Others were the size of baseballs. Some of the other rocks were as large as cars. Oh my gosh. So it blew rocks as big as cars. I think that's amazing. That really tells me it must have been a strong eruption from that volcano. Just imagine tons of rocks, scalding mud, and hot ash falling down a mountain at 200 miles an hour. So it's like, not only is it throwing big rocks, it's like happening, and everything's falling really, really fast. That's crazy. That's amazing. So boys and girls, You're going to read about some amazing facts, maybe some sad facts, but maybe some amazing animals, some amazing people. Like, I wish I could be there to see your reaction. So I want to see you go like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it," right? Or "That's amazing." So boys and girls, don't be afraid to react to the amazing things you're reading, because that tells me that, and your teacher, that you're really understanding what you're reading and you're thinking about it if you can react and you know it's amazing, right? All right, so have an amazing day reading, boys and girls.